Hello Flosstube, my name is Jani and welcome to a new video of my channel. Thank you to all of you who are already a subscriber, and to new people who are here visiting. Welcome to this is a Flosstube. This is a cross stitch related YouTube video. So yeah, I better start because I have many things to show you. So let's start. First of all, I want to show you this little project bag. This was a gift from an aunt, and she made me this little project bag from little pieces of bigger project bags that, you know, little surprise. But I love it. It's so cute, and it's perfect for, you know, for traveling. I always, as Abby says, ABC always bring cross stitch. So I put here my flosses and my scissor, oops, and I bring my current project with me to try to stitch all the time. So yeah, talking about my project, I've been working on Gypsy Queen by Mirabilia. This is a beautiful design by Nora Corbett, and it was a gift from my wonderful stitchy friend Sandra Stitches, who sent me not just the pattern for this project, but she also sent me the fabric and all the flosses and all the beads and metallics and everything that I might need to finish this project. So it was a wonderful gift, and I was really, you know, anxious to start this because it was already, you know, fully a full kit. So yeah, I couldn't resist anymore. So after I finished my the bees and the birds by ink circles, I always confuse if it's birds first or bees first, I don't know. After I finished my last project, I decided to start this one. I know that I have to be working in many of my other whips, but I was really, you know, anxious and happy to start this beauty. So yeah, I start this on July 1st, so I guess it was my July start, and yeah, I'm using all the DMC and all the colors. I'm not doing any conversion or anything, and it has been a joy to work on this design. The colors, of course, are really vibrant and beautiful, and I don't know, I've been feeling that it's not, well, so far not a very difficult project to work on, because I really like when these projects or this design has this darker kind of backline stitches. I mean, there are not actually backlines, but or back stitching, but you know, you can put the dark color and then fill with the other color, so it's a little more easy to follow the pattern. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this, and I love this design. Use some water lilies, and these are silks, and the colors are so pretty. So I use this one for the embellishment in her hair, and it's such a beautiful color. And working with this type of variegated floss, it's better if you stitch every cross and before stitch the other one, so you can see kind of the variegated color. But of course you can do whatever way you want. But yeah, and this pink and orange silk is in this part, in this pink parts. So really enjoying this project. I been working really really hard on her in order to bring her with me to the Mexican retreat. So really happy, and I have to undone this part. This weekend I finish this part, this orange, burnt orange part, and I miss for one stitch. So I usually don't like to frog in my stitches, but because I'm stitching really cross country all around the design, I didn't want to take a risk, so I have to frog all this part, and then I stitch it again, and of course I make the same mistake, so I have to frog again. So beside that, I've been enjoying this project very much. So yeah, this is my weave for the week. I will keep stitching on this beautiful design on this Gypsy Queen, and hopefully I will finish her in I don't know, 2 or 3 more weeks. Yeah. So that's my stitching report for the week. And this Cathy from Facebook, Stitch Mania, sent me these bobbins, plastic bobbins, and the ring, and it's really useful because I have my GMC set, and I usually finish my flosses, and then or if I'm gonna kit some project, I take the bobbins with the color, and I'm always using these bobbins. This project, the Gypsy Queen, I didn't wanted to bobbin or to use bobbins because I rather, when I finish it, I will be put it in the plastic bobbins. But yeah, thank you, Cathy. I really appreciate, and also the ring, I usually use them with silk threads, and when I'm doing some projects with that kind of fancy floss. So thank you very much. And also Sandra sent me a beautiful note and some white flosses for me to dye. And when she sent me this fully kit project, she wrote me that one of the beads was missing, and she sent me the package that was missing. So thank you very much. she was so kind to send me two package, and I'm really motivated to continue working on Gypsy, because it's like a project full of love. I feel, because it was a wonderful gift, and I feel so blessed and so thankful. So yeah, it has a lot of of good vibes. So yeah, I have the missing bit, and also I have some white flosses, so I can, you know, play a little with my dyed fabric and flosses. So yeah, thank you, Sandra, again. Also got some pieces of the fabric that I get here in my city, the 40 count cotton fabric, which is similar to linen, and I'm using this fabric for many of my projects, mainly samplers, and you know, for example, this little mermaid is stitched in this fabric. Just I, of course, dye it and you know, paint it. But yeah, I'm really loving this fabric, and I'm loving stitching in this small count. I'm using, of course, my a lamp and my magnifier lens. So yeah, really happy with this fabric, and I, you know, I start to think a little bit, because of the Lady of the Flag, you know, kind of drama or hot topic. I start to think, because of course many of you who wanted this pattern couldn't get it, but the few who get it, I'm so glad for them. They are starting to stitch this design, this Lady of the Flag, in a piece of fabric which have like printed words, and it's really beautiful, and you know, really patriotic, and according to the theme. So and also with some of dimension kits and the gorgeous dolls. When you get the kits, some of the fabrics are printed. So I start to think about it, because you know, I love to dye my fabrics and play with colors, and I think, well, maybe I can make some test to try to print in this fabric. So and in this fabric in particular, because this fabric I can, you know, get here, and it's not as expensive as if I would get fabric from the United States, and you know, with the shipping. And talking about shipping, it's outrageous, the price of the shipping cost, but well. So yeah, I then go and buy some of this fabric, and you know, start to making some designs and looking in the internet some backgrounds, and you know, playing with some image. So I make a first test, and it was a fail. Okay, let's try with the other printer, and the other printer is smaller, and you have to let about 24 inches clear, so the printer can start printing. But I start with some designs, and so I decide to try some test, and here are some pieces that that we did in our job. So this piece, well, actually this piece has flower here and flowers here, but we couldn't use this part because we were just, you know, adjusting the size of the of the design. But I think it looks really, really pretty, and I can stitch, or I can use it for stitch something here, perhaps some words or something. No, it's really, really beautiful. And then this one, you know, it's really simple. I was expecting some more like texture in the image, but it came out like this. So it's not a bad fabric, but not quite there. This one I really, really love it. It's like marble finish, you know, pink and some yellow. So it's printed just in one size of the, in one face of the fabric. In the other it's the color of the fabric. So, and you can see, well, the background of the fabric. So yeah, this is really, really pretty, kind of marble or ancient design. And this one, it's also really, really pretty, you know, like a watercolor work. So yeah, I really like this one. So again, just printed in one side of the fabric. This one again, it's a marble finish or marble image. So this is great for a sampler or even for a Halloween theme, I guess. But really, really like it. This one is a more subtle one, you know, great. And this one, it's really in your face, but I really like it. Again, this was not exactly the design I was looking for, but but nevertheless I really like it. This is a little marks of the printer. So yeah, overall I'm really, really happy with the results. This is a design from internet, and I really, really like it. It's really busy, the fabric, but I think some black sampler or something, perhaps words or something, will look really, really nice here. And finally I got a big piece. This is also an internet background, and I love it. I love the colors, I love the composition. I don't know what I could stitch here, but because also it's a 40 count, and but you know, perhaps a fairy or something like that. It's really, really a gorgeous fabric. So I'm thinking about it, but overall I'm really happy with the results of the fabrics. And you know, I will keep making some tests and try to figure out perhaps work a little with Aida, but I'm a little afraid because the Aida, it's even more open fabric, so I don't know how the printing will work, but so far so good. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. Let's start first with I show you some of the gifts that I received. A ring, so I got these two package, also for using for my threads, because they are always really useful. And I ordered this lamp. It's a portable lamp, and it's a LED lamp, and the interesting part is that you can charge it, so you don't need, you know, a connection. So, and it's really lightweight, so you can use it, you know, all around and have a light to work with your projects. So that was really helpful. And I think Danielle, a stitcherista, talked about this lamp in one of her videos, and yeah, I got one. So the the other haul that I got was a couple of Mirabilia patterns, you know, just 2 or 3 or 25. Yeah, I got these Mirabilias for the Mexican retreat. You know, offer for the ladies for the attendees to the retreat, the chance to get one of these and buy some original charts. I don't really want to to sell them, but I'm sure they will love the patterns. So yeah, a lot of haul for the retreat, and you know, trying to bring as much as I can. I have some charts still. I'm still waiting for the package, and hopefully I can, you know, have a really interesting little how do you call it, truck show with some of the patterns. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, that's my report for today. Thank you for your visit, thank you for your subscription and your views and your lovely comments, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.